Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm going to be showing you guys style explanation of the skirt, so come along, let's begin. For this skirt you'll be needing your pattern paper, your fabric, and also your scissors, tape, sewing machine, and everything you need to make your outfit. Now, in order to get the skirt, I went ahead and I drew a straight line so that I'll be able to know where to start from on my skirt. And also you'll be needing a zipper for the back. Now, this is style explanation, which means we won't be making everything by just doing the front part of this skirt. Now, what you need is your waist measurement, your hip measurement, and your gown length. You can also use add your round above knee measurement before you get the skirt length. Sorry, I said gown length earlier. Now, to get this, I went ahead and marked. After marking, I went ahead and connected the measurements that I got. So you connect the waist to the hip, then from the hip you connect it all the way down to the length of your skirt. Then when you are done, take your scissors and cut it out. So that was just it. That's just it for the skirt. I did not use that for this skirt, so there's no need for you to use that for yours. Now what you do is you are going to cut on fold for the back and also for the front. You are cutting it cut on fold for the back and also for the front. Now, why did I say you should cut it cut on fold for the front? Because when cutting it for the front, you also have to add we are putting the rush effect on one side of our skirt, right? So you can do it cut on fold, and when you are cutting it you have to add extra allowance on it on the side of one part of the skirt. So that is why. So I went ahead and I cut the back just because I want to explain it for you. Then I'm going to cut the front later when I'm done with drafting what I wanted to draft. So now it's time to get where I want the slits to stop. So I decided to just come down. Now, when you are making for yourself, you have to make sure your skirt is long. Maybe to your ankle if you want it to be like very long skirt, or maybe to your calf, or maybe to just below the knee. So if it's that length, you have to decide the length. Then now after you've got it the length, you have to then decide where you want the slit to be. So from your waist you can come down and just mark, because remember the length of your skirt determines your slit. So you mark the slit exactly where you want it to be. So now I want to give it a bit of draping, like I want it to have a bit of gathers. So I'm going to just mark a line and drape on it. Okay, so I'm going to do that. The bed, you can just go ahead and cut it without having that effect, because when I did mine it did not give me much of what I wanted, and I wanted to explain two styles for you guys. So this particular style is for those who don't want to do the rush effect. But if you are still doing the rush, you can still do the same thing. But if you don't want to add slit, you can go ahead and do that. Now to cut the back, you can fold the fabric, cut on fold, and cut it this way. Okay, if you want to cut the back. And also if you are cutting it and you want the design to be on both sides, you can do that. If you want the design to be on both sides, you can cut it separately if that is what you want. Okay, so I went ahead and I folded the fabric into two and I did cut on fold. So this is what I have. I've gotten the brush part, the drape part, and also the rush part. Now you are going to now place it on the other side of the skirt. That's the other side of your front skirt, and stitch. So what you are stitching is the draping part is going to be like a bit of a gathered or a pleat. So you stitch it and stop where you want your slit to be. Okay, so that is what I did. Can you see it? Remember this art, this skirt is they use silk fabric, so you'll be using silk fabric for yours. This is just a style explanation. Can you see it? So now you are going to iron it up. After ironing it up, you are going to iron the placket that you'll be adding to it. Now there are two ways to do this. Is either you put the placket in the front or you put the placket in the back. So you can just fold it. Now what I did is I had to cut it out because I wanted to use this for the strap, like the rope that I'll be adding using for it. So I'm going to cut it. But later I went ahead and I cut a placket, so I'll be showing you how to iron the placket. That placket can be added to the back or to the front. You have to decide. So now I'm ironing the skirt, the front part, because that's what I'm explaining for you guys. Now I've ironed it and I've ironed the placket. The placket, earlier I said front or the back, but I want mine to be at the back. And if you're adding it to the back, you see what I did. You can do it from the tip of the skirt, but my advice is come down by half an inch. Okay, come down by half an inch or 1 inch, so that you can add your band and you are good to go. So when you are done, it's going to give you the gathers. So I went ahead and I pin it, and I'll go and stitch it. You are stitching both sides, then the middle. Okay, both sides, then the middle. That is what you are stitching, guys. Both side of the placket, then the middle. You are now, when you are done, you're just going to see the stitch in front of the skirt. You won't see any other thing. So I'll go ahead now and stitch both side, then the middle. After stitching it, this is what I have. So you can take your rope if that's what you want to use. So I decided to use something else for mine, and I'm using this pink rope for mine. So I went ahead and I connected it with my pin. I took it to one side, then you go and attach it from the other side and drag it down. So that's just it, guys. That's just how to make this beautiful skirt. I hope this tutorial was helpful. You can do it and make yours. Then when you are done, you just go ahead, add a band and join the sides together. You are good to go. So thank you so much, guys, for watching today's tutorial. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have a wonderful day. See you on the next tutorial. Bye, guys.